We are live. Bum, bum. Second, y'all. Alright. Oh, I hope that was my save game. Well, what up, guys? My name is CJ, aka Savage Panda. Welcome back to my stream. I almost said my YouTube. I'm back with Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Last time we played this game, shit went down. We met our pro tag, Reen, here, who I still don't understand what the fuck that name is. Reen. Whatever, we are in control of Reen here, and we have joined the Class 7, which is the first class of its kind here at Thor's Military Academy. In fact, we are tasked with being, I don't even know, special soldiers, basically. We have the ability to combat link and get spiritual power from it or some shit. I think that's what you do. I don't know, don't mind me. I'm also, you guys can't see this, I turned the webcam off, but I'm actively removing makeup from my face after being dragged to a 3-year-old's birthday party and having to dress up as Minnie Mouse. Fun stuff, basically. But once I finish this, we're gonna get started. The last thing that happened exactly, though, for Dear Reen is that we were asked by our instructor, Sarah, to go to the student council room and get something or other from her from there. But we also might join a club. Our boy Elliot joined band, and Gaius joined the art club. So we'll see what happens. And what's up, Mr. Valvo? Welcome back, as always. How are you doing today, my dude? And thank you for letting me know you're here. I appreciate that so much. Oh, that's alright. I just appreciate you having the tab open. How's D&D going? Going well so far? Good. Please take over some villages for me. Some undead, maybe, in my steed. God, one day I want to learn D&D. That way you can give me my bagged milk with my pitcher. That will be the best day of my life, honestly. But, alright, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do this thing with our teacher. And then, tomorrow we get to do like a dating sim. It's like our free day, so we'll see what we can do. And I think there might be a gardening club. If there's a gardening club, I think I'm gonna join that. That seems like something that's useful. Or a cooking club. Oh fuck yeah, I want a cooking club, actually. Cooking club, and then gardening club, and then I guess we'll do band if all else fails. Because I don't mind being a band geek. And Valvaise is waiting for my new character to be introduced because my old one died. Oh no, your old one was a badass, by the way. You'll have to tell me about your new one when you get a chance. Alright. And, alright guys, I am officially done wiping my face. For now. So let's get this shit started. See, like, this is so Persona 3, it hurts. The student council room's on the second floor of the student union building to the east of here. I'm counting on you. Of course, instructor. Is there a reason you're still here, though? Don't tell anyone, but I actually left the student register in here and forgot all about it. Good thing I remembered, though. Otherwise, I would have had to sit through another one of the vice principal's lectures. She's not exactly a conventional teacher, is she? She is not. They said east, so go east. This used to be Class 4's first year classroom. Okay. Have you decided on what club you want to join? I'm considering focusing my time on extracurricular activities during our free days myself. Hopefully we can both make the most of our free day tomorrow. I don't know how to join any clubs. Oh my, what a delectable smell. It seems as though it's emanating from the cooking club! Yes, Margarita! Perhaps I should follow my nose and grace them with my presence. I will. Fuck yeah. What did I tell you? I said I wanted to do fucking cooking club, and here we fucking are! Oh wait, can I, like, destroy this? Okay, let's talk to this bitch. She seems cute. Oh, hello there. You're a Class 7 student, are you not? My name is Mary. I'm the cooking club's advisor. Were you hoping to join? What? I'm afraid not. I'm just trying to familiarize myself with campus. She seems far kinder than I expected a military academy instructor to be. That's fine. I happen to be the advisor for the art club and the wind orchestra too. If you're interested in joining either of them, we'll be sure to welcome you with open arms. I feel angry. I want to join this club. I did not decide not to do this. Hello and welcome to the cooking club. Whether you want to learn the essentials of cooking or research new exciting dishes, this is the club for you. You should definitely join us if this is what whets your appetite. Margarita's gonna be standing outside that door, maybe not, but we'll see. Oh, she's cute. I wonder if joining this club was a mistake. Claire is supposed to be the head of the club, but she's so caught up in her own work she won't teach us anything. Then there's Gaius, who seems a little hard to approach. Gaius. Creating art while I'm surrounded by art. Being able to paint in a place like this is an invaluable experience. Definitely not something I was able to enjoy back home. I should ask him about his home sometime. It seems like an interesting place. Guess you have new members all of a sudden. Well, bully for them. I've got my own art to focus on. Shouldn't the club head be a bit more friendly, or at least kind of welcoming? Okay. Terminal room? The computer room is locked. Okay. Okay, but also, this is a jam, y'all. Conference room? Probably locked as well. Courtyard. If I remember correctly, the student union building should be to the east of the main building. It doesn't seem like this is too urgent though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with campus a bit. There's more to Thors than just the main building and all its campus or classrooms. There are other many facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Well, I see Alyssa over there. Many sports clubs such as lacrosse and riding clubs. Oh, no, guys. Sorry. I hope I'm not too obnoxious. I had been drinking a little bit earlier. But there's a riding club? Fuck cooking. We're gonna go riding. Now that I know there are horses, we're basically gonna be, if you guys ever watched those kid shows, Saddle Club. Oh, I fuck with Saddle Club so much. So, that's what we'll be doing. The gymnasium is used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. Those two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs respectively. As such, the gym's usually a lively place. The engineering building is the de facto place for ornament maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at Thors. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for study and research. You can also go there to brush up on all the Zoomerian technology or terminology you can handle. I'm not remembering jack shit, by the way. The Student Union building is a place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find culture clubs on the second floor and even a salon reserved for the upper class students on the third. Occasionally you'll see event markers displayed on characters and places. These show an event that will take place there, key event required to advance the story, and then a quest event related to a quest that isn't mandatory. Got it. Alright. Oh. Hey, girl. A year seems like a long time, but it'll fly by if you waste it all studying. It was hard work getting into this academy, so we deserve to have some fun while we're here. You know what? I like the way you think, Vivi. I agree. Oh, there is a gardening club. Oh my gosh, I fucking called this. It might seem a little quaint, but gardening is both fun and enriching. We'd love to have you join our club if you have so much as a budding interest. I'll teach you everything there is to know about plants. This is Persona. Well, I'm definitely gonna save, so if we decide to do a different club later, we can. I think this is back there. You know what? I'm actually gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn around real quick. I don't care about you. Bye bye. How do I join the horse club? Welcome to the riding club. I'm the current captain, Lambert Mock, and this is my trusty steed, Whitcomb. Are you a new recruit by any chance? If you have the slightest interest in joining, by all means, please do. Oh, this is lacrosse. Well, she's passionate to say the least. Joining a sports team does seem like it'd be interesting, though. Elisa and I are taking a look at all the clubs here. Would you care to join us, Reed? Emma, what are you saying? Oh, right, I'm sorry, Bean. It's fine, don't worry about it. When you think of traditional Erebonian sports, the word lacrosse should come screaming into your mind. The three pillars of the sport are the three key pillars of youth itself: friendship, hard work, and success. So who's ready to make the most of their youth with us? You try to control yourself, Emily. You'll scare them all off at this rate. Okay. It's fine. So far I'm digging Horseman. Because he's chill. He's just like, hey, look, I'm the captain. If you're even kind of interested, hey, join up. That's it. This is the Academy Auditorium. Ooh, shit. Well, let's just go this way. That's a dorm. Man, this music is really funky dokey. I like it.
This should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
The second floor.
Hey there, first year.
Oh, hi.
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. And first things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
Huh?
Okay.
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Right.
Too
right.
bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects, too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick.
It's not in either hand,
which
really.
means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
It went down his shirt, didn't it?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Oh, where's my coin, bitch?
Wait! My 50... mirror. He got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room, too. Somehow. Guy's good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
Okay, clearly the game doesn't want me to go in there yet. So, let's go ahead, and I'm gonna go to the library, actually. Because I'm still a little confused on stuff, and we need to prep our... Brain, hi, Amakius, hey. Why is he in there? What's wrong? It's nothing. Oh, well, I suppose I'll just return to the dorms for today. If he intends to regularly be found at the library with his presence, I'll need to find a new place to study. Wait, why am I the one who needs to go somewhere else? He can't make me go anywhere. Alright, let's go find Jesus in here. Jesus is definitely in this room. I see something flashing. In the library, you'll find books detailing key terminology on the second floor and a recommended reading corner on the first. The recommended reading corner is updated almost every month, so it's worth checking in on a regular basis. What's more, many books you read will be added to the book tab of your notebook for future reference. You can access the book tab by pressing the select button or choosing note and then books for the camp menu. Hey girl, how you doing? Hello and welcome to the library. You'll be very familiar with it by the end of your tenure at this academy. It's almost a second home for some students. Not only do we have every kind of book you could imagine, but the perfect quiet atmosphere makes it a perfect study place. Feel free to come along whenever you'd like. We never turn away an inquisitive mind. Okay. Recommended reading corner. Imperial Railways, a history. The Orbital Revolution of 50 years ago had a profound effect on Erebonia, much as it did on other nations on the continent. Much is made of its impact on weaponry, but I believe its influence on transport was equally noteworthy. Specifically, the Orbital Revolution allowed the creation of railways for the first time. So see, we are going to be stealing some trains. And what's up, Bootleg Kanye, Ursa, Ringer? Welcome to the stream. Before the Orbital Revolution, there were only 3 methods of transport available to Imperial citizens: horse, boat, and walking. Considering the sheer size of Erebonia, the situation was far from ideal. Traveling from the Imperial capital of to Bereahard, the capital of the Cruzan province, for example, took 10 days on foot and 4 days by horse. Such long journeys would be impossible to imagine for the Erebonian citizen of today. Changing all that, however, was the Orbital Revolution's transformation of manufacturing, making the creation of mechanical engines possible for the first time. This marked a key turning point in the history of transportation, and Erebonia's first use of these engines was the invention of the train. Septine calendar 1158, the first orbitally powered vehicle to run on rail tracks was developed through the combined efforts of Professor G. Schmidt, a leading disciple of Professor Epstein, and the Reinhardt factory, known at the time as a weapons manufacturer. Okay, so Reinhardt was originally weapons. Okay. 17 calendar 1160, so 2 years later, the freight line between Rower City and the Satchton Iron Mine was completed. 1165, the first passenger railway connecting and Rower began operation. As a result of these developments, the concept of the Oral Railway became widely known throughout the nation, and by 1175, a wide-reaching railway network had been created with at its center. This rail nexus effectively connected the imperial capital with all the major provincial capitals. This was followed soon after by the establishment of railways in other nations on the continent, eventually leading to the creation of the Transcontinental Railroad 20 years ago, which has made transporting people, goods, and information all over the continent significantly easier. There is no doubt that the orbitally powered airships invented by the Liberal Kingdom and the family automobiles developed in the Calvard Republic are also wonderful inventions. However, a half a century after the Orbital Revolution, it is an incontestable fact that railways are the most important form of transport of all. Cool. Whew! We be reading up in here, Ursa. Whew! How are you, though? Don't you have a club you should be running off to? Nope, but I still haven't decided whether I want to join one yet. How about you? The same. None have managed to catch my interest so far. I'm in no hurry. If any have merit, I'll find out sooner or later. Well, that sounds like you, I guess. Do things at your own pace and at your own discretion, just like a noble. It doesn't take a noble to exercise critical thinking and sound judgment, at least in theory. If that's all you have to say, then leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. Right, sorry for bothering you. Okay. Someone is very cranky. Let's see. Alright. The Four Great Houses is a collective term for the storied families who rule the four oh my gosh, I cannot say this name. Erebonian provinces. Each controls a private provincial army and commands respect second to only the Arnor family. All four run their nearly country-sized provinces in accordance with the Empire's class system. But a push for modernization is increasing tensions between the Four Great Houses and the Reformist faction. And the Reformist faction is where Machias' father as governor, I believe. The 100 Days' War was a war of aggression waged by the Empire against the Liberal Kingdom in 1192. The name is drawn from the 100 days between the start of the war and its church meeting in 1192. Empire versus Liberal. Got it. Initially, Liberal appeared to be at a significant disadvantage, with the Empire occupying a majority of their territory, but a single operation using the then naval patrol airships turned the tide of battle. The reasoning for the war is not public knowledge, but the Erebonian Empire has since formally apologized to Liberal, calling the war a mistake born from an unfortunate misunderstanding. That sounds familiar. The Non-Aggression Pact was an international treaty proposed by Queen Alicia II and signed in 1202 by the Liberal Kingdom, Erebonian Empire, and Calvard Republic and Liberals, Erbe Royal Vila. Yeah. While not legally binding, the pact has had a powerful effect, bringing an end to large-scale Erebonian and Calvardian military exercises near Crossbell and decreasing tensions between each nation. Ooh, Phantom Thief B. B is an elusive thief who has stolen everything from jewels to orbital tanks from people and organizations across Zamora. His strange, almost beautiful methods have given rise to a small, dedicated fan base, so he's a Phantom Thief. Oh my gosh, I mean, it said Phantom Thief, but I'm thinking Persona. Like, this game is literally Persona, but a military academy. I fuck with this. Though he sends messages to his intended targets and makes public appearances clad in a white cape and mask, B's identity remains a mystery. He calls his recent unusual thefts the liberation of beauty. Oh, fuck with this so much. I love it. We have a lot of reading to do. The destruction of the ancient Zemurian civilization is estimated to have occurred 1,200 years ago. While the Great Collapse is commonly attributed to a natural disaster, this theory remains unconfirmed. This ancient civilization's end marked the beginning of the Dark Ages. Read that one more time. 1,200 years. The Septian Church is the most widespread religion in Zemuria and based on the worship of the sky goddess Idios. Its high seat is in the holy city of Arteria. Although its influence has decreased somewhat since the Orbital Revolution, it still has a significant presence in the continent's education and health systems. The word septium encompasses 7 types of precious stones mined across Zemuria. Viewed as symbols of mystery since ancient times, their value as a resource shot up practically overnight when the technology to refine sepith, or septium fragments, into quartz was developed. Artifacts are essentially ancient ornaments. While both run on orbital energy, they are operated very differently. Because they were likely produced by the ancient Zemurian civilization, proper analysis is currently beyond our technological grasp. Artifacts are occasionally found within ruins across the continent, and many are capable of demonstrating power that exceeds the bounds of human comprehension. The Septian Church has as such defined artifacts as premature gifts from the goddess and claims responsibility for their collection and control. Okay. We're gonna read 2 bookshelves per day, because I'll be here forever if I just try to read everything. Alright. We learned a lot. We learned a little bit of history, which is cool. We learned about Septium. Let's see, let's go this way. Oops. Okay. Interesting. So let's see here. Let's go with the auditorium, I guess. Its doors are locked. Just fucking kidding. Let's go. Maybe let's hit up the gymnasium. Hey girl. I guess this is where the fencing and swimming clubs are located. I'm not exactly what you'd call athletic, but it might still be worth checking them both out. I mean, we're at a military academy and all. There's not much point in being here if I'm not healthy. I mean, you ain't wrong. Training hall. Oh, it's that pompous asshole. Wait. It's with the guy who warned us, who was nice. Want to say that again, asshole? I don't think I heard that right. Oh, of course, I'll say it as many times as it takes for you to get it into your thick skull. As the best swordsman here, I should be named captain of the club. Did you follow that, or must I speak more slowly? Huh, yeah, I gotcha. If you're so damn cocky, how about taking me on one-on-one? Seems like you need a little attitude adjustment. I have no objections to that. And remember, you challenged me, so I expect no whimpering after you lose. Okay. Well, my money's on logins. Locker room? Oh. This is the girls' locker room. If I walked in, my death would be swift. Blissful, but swift. Well, let's go in the male locker. Wait. Oh, that's a shower. Where's the toilet? You guys go to the bathroom. Also, wait, hold on. Okay, I was like, where's the grate for the water? It's right there. Wait, well, but you know what? I heard guys just pee in the shower. So maybe that's why they don't have toilets in here. Oh, but see, if I join a swim club, I can be naked. Fascinating. I suppose there are some things we can only do while we're students. It looks like there's a lot I could learn in this club. Oh, Flora's gonna do that. Swimming doesn't just strengthen your body, but your soul, too. Now that you're part of this club, try to think of a goal. Any goal will do, as long as you want to make it happen. Working towards that will be a good way to help you become the you want to be. Two on the nose, I don't like that. Well, we won't be joining that. Let's go upstairs. Oh, that's cool, I like that. You can look over. Club. This is their lacrosse club room. Swim club? Okay. Fencing. Can I go in here? Oh, the equestrian club. Oh, awesome. Well, that's where I'll be going. Okay, so now we know where our club will meet. That's great. Club. I was so close to that. But this is the way it be. Okay, and this is the courtyard. So, yeah, that's cool. Alright, I think I've seen all that I really need to see and I want to see. So let's just go ahead and go to the student council room. On the first floor of the Student Union room, you'll find both the cafeteria and the campus store. As you might expect, the cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. Meanwhile, the store sells combat equipment like weapons and recovery items. This makes it the best place to stock up on supplies or buy new equipment on campus. I bet you... the cooking club might be more advantageous, because we can cook shit. Hey there, have you come for something to eat? There are 3 things to know about our cafeteria's food. It's cheap, delicious, and served quickly, and we're proud of it. So if there's anything you want to order, you just let me know. Alright. Ooh. This chair is feeling extra intense today. I don't know. I like really... I want to think this through. About which one we pick, because as much as I love the idea of a equestrian club, Flip, did you get any first years to join the literature club? We got one in the photography club, but he's already showing up late and slacking off. Flip. Flip. She's lost in her own little book world again. Okay, y'all are some fucking weirdos, but that's cool. Y'all do you. Imperial Fishing Club? Gone fishing. Kenneth. Oh my gosh, there's so many clubs, y'all. This looks like the place. There's definitely still someone inside. I can sense it. Oh, I'm not interrupting. Just knock.
Hello? Please Come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
Toa Herschel.
The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, shit.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
Sorry, y'all. I accidentally right-clicked, and apparently that's a skip dialogue.
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf, which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy, and I help out the other instructors a lot too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do too.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I keep skipping all this important dialogue.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands.
Why, indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them. And we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Hey, we did it, y'all. First day of school's all good to go.
Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria.
That's nice.
And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
See, look, it's a giant jitterbug.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors, but alright, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem.
I found like 5. There's fucking 20 clubs in this school, and you're telling me not one of them clicks with this bitch.
There is one question I'd like to ask, though.
I'm gonna join equestrian tomorrow.
Why
He
me?
can't stop me.
Exactly. This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president. So, Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course, but in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome.
Ooh, is that a booty call?
If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
Alright, Chapter 1, Unconventional Study. Afterwards, Serene returned straight to the dormitory, and after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now view the overall achievements and character tabs of your notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the Q key or choosing Note from the camp menu and then selecting their respective tabs. Alright, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. You can explore Class 7 dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware, though, that the story will progress should you return to Reen's room. Alright. Well, let's just see real quick. Well, let's look at our notes. So we've got some characters. Serene is Class 7 unaffiliated, a young man who is part of Class 7, easygoing, honest, polite, and sociable. Lisa looks like a reserved noble, but says what she really thinks, surprisingly naive and meddling. Elliot Craig belongs to the Wind Orchestra, a meek, kind-natured boy with red hair, dislikes conflict. Laura, daughter of the Viscount, who rules over Legram, practitioner of the Arcade School and strongest first year. Oh, she's in the... Okay, swimming club. Machias Ragnitz, Class 7's vice president, son of governor. He hates nobility with a passion. Emma, your one Class 7, intelligent, broad-minded girl who came from a remote region of the Empire, Class 7's class president. Jesus, the son of Duke Alberia, who tends to keep others at a distance, skilled at traditional court fencing. Fee, a quiet, petite girl who somewhat resembles a cat and loves sleeping, agile and skilled at combat. And Guy is a tall exchange student, soft-spoken but has a strong sense of integrity, can be relied on when it counts. Alright, so this is year 2. We got Toa, president of the student council, very hardworking and trusted by students and instructors alike. And instructors, we've got instructor Sarah. Class 7's homeroom teacher, more than a little slovenly, and is often seen drinking in the early afternoon. Yes, queen. Alright. Well, let's go to 206. This appears to be a vacant room. Okay. I need to hand out everyone's notebook before going to bed. They shall be in their rooms, so this shouldn't take too long. Oh. This should be Machias's room. Who is it? It's me, Reen. I've got something for you. I'll be right there. Oh, please come out shirtless. Damn it. Sorry to make you go through all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How'd you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Well then, you should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard, too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up those snobby upper-class students. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Yeah, good night. Oh, good. I'm glad that he's right next door to me. Oh, hey, Elliot. Hey there, Reen. Something the matter? Toa gave me Class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm just going around delivering those. Here's yours, Elliot. Oh, thanks. Hey, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se, just doing the fingering and motions. The wind orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into your music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. Your room's chock full of musical stuff, too. It's not that much, to be honest. It'd be nice if the walls of these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night without bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd. Ooh, can I go through his shit? Boo. Well, continue on. 204. Evening, Reen. What's up? Actually, I was just looking for you. I've got your student notebook here. Here you go. Oh, I was wondering when that'd come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. No worries. The room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's sort of an ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. See, it really does give the whole room an exotic feel, though. You got your brushes out too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. Haha, will do. Awesome. Okay. Tiny. This should be Jesus' room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got your student notebook here. Very well. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Oh, what kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. You're right, I'm sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful to when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. Okay. Was that meant to be a warning? He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure, but maybe he's got a good heart. Can I just go into his room? No. Oh, Jesus, I will befriend you by the end of this, don't you worry. Oh, let's go upstairs. To the girls' room! This should be Fee's room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got something for you. Coming! Cheers. Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, I just wanted to give you your notebook. Right. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. This should be Emma's room. Yes, who is it? It's me, Reen. Do you have a moment? Ah, Reen, I'll be right there. Thank you. Oh, and on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you? I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Alright, joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. Alright, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Elisa soon. Yeah, I'm going to try and talk to her again later. Good luck, but don't try to rush things either. I think Elisa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing me my notebook, too. Also, what feelings does she have? She fell on me. That's it. There's... She's making this so damn complicated. This should be Laura's room. Hey, Laura, are you in there? Is that you, Rain? I'll be right there. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking. You're covered in sweat. I was just practicing with a wooden sword. I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, alright. Maybe I should do some practice when I get back to my room, too. You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime, too. Well then, good night. Good night. And last but not least, old Pissy Pants over here. I need to give Elisa her student notebook too. Right, here goes. Who is it? It's me, Reen. What do you want? What are you even thinking coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night? Okay, good point. I wouldn't have under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. Reen explained that Toa asked him to hand out everyone's student notebooks. Oh. Okay, wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Hey, just hold on a second. Rain took out Elisa's notebook. It should be this one. Let's see, Elisa Don't read that! I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, right? Or isn't it? Good night, then. Guess I'll have to head back, or back off for tonight. It seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? I don't know, but bedtime. Call it a day. Choosing the rest will cause the date to change and the main story to advance. Oh, I want to go downstairs real quick. Oh, we got a little mail slot. Probably shouldn't go out this late at night. Oh, hey Teach. Really can't beat an ice cold beer after work. No wait, maybe you can. With 2 ice cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? Please try not to fall asleep here, okay? I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible, especially since I've got the day off tomorrow. You see that, like, it totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take on some work for the student council, so that's a load off my shoulders. I'm looking forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Wow, she went from plastered to bastard in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. Alright, and then, oh shit, can we cook? Look, like this is badass. Like we could just start cooking shit. I think that's great. I swear if they don't let me join a club, I'm going to beat someone's butt. I don't care about student council that much. Like, requests are great and all, but like, I want to cook. I want to be able to fend for myself out in the wilderness. It's like real life Persona. Persona let me do multiple things at one time and let me date everybody in a harem. I can have the same thing in this game. Or at least I should. Okay. Obtain student council task. APR. We've got an old school house mystery, horrible delivery, and a noteworthy loss. I kind of dropped my student notebook and now I can't find it anywhere. Would anyone be willing to help me look? I'll be looking for it on the first floor of the student union building, and I'd really appreciate it if someone lent me a hand. I've just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech here at the engineering club, but I need someone to deliver everything. And I have a reason to believe that strange phenomena have been occurring in the old school house of late. As such, I would like to request... Oh my! There's a new follow. I'm gonna read that in 1 second. As such, I would like to request that one or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the first floor of the main building. Principal? One from the principal, one from the engineering club. Oh hey, and one from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about that one from the engineering club too. Sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. You can now view the quest tab in your notebook. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I should read this. 1 point consumed each time you read an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. When the time of day advances to evening, all daytime bonding events and quests will no longer be available. In exchange, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an evening elusive bonding activity. Ooh. On your free days, you can use bonding points to participate in bonding activities. Oh my god, I can spend days with Shotgun Daddy. Gain Link EXP with that character. Different bonding events will be available during the daytime and evening. In the evenings on your free days, you will receive an additional bonding point. Excellent. Oh, I want to bond with everybody. Oh, but let's see what's going on. It's Phantom RWBY Ruby. Ooh. Are you a Ruby fan, Phantom? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Panda Squad. And as Joseph Joestar said, happy, joyful, nice to meet you. The weather's beautiful today. Right, then let's head out. At the center of Trista is a shopping district. You can purchase a variety of items in the stores there. Hey, how are you doing? I am doing very well. How are you doing today? Brandon's General Goods stocks ingredients and accessories. Ooh, is that an I am to Ruby? Because, oof, do I love me my Ruby. I think I'm a season behind them. The stage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear, and accessories. Enos's bookstore sells reading material such as newspapers and obviously books. Hirsch's Cafe and Inn stocks food items. You can also pay a small fee to rest here and restore your CP. You can use the tab key to access the quick travel menu. Oh, there's an event. Oh man. Y'all, I don't know what I want to do. Like, do I do these requests? Do I do bonding? Oh, I just want to bond. Alright. Okay. We're gonna throw discretion to the wind. We're gonna save. And we're gonna go with Shotgun Daddy. Because I can't not talk to Machias. I don't care about anything else. Let's see. He is at the park. We'll go right here. Oh, hello. We're gonna leave this. And good. Trust me, you're gonna love this game and you're gonna want more when you beat this game. Oh my gosh, am I? I have been wanting to play this game for so long. And I am so happy. Because it's like Persona, and I love it. I love it. I was surprised to find that in spite of its quaint size, this town has all of the shops one could possibly want. This cafe has a rather pleasant atmosphere too. It seems like the perfect environment for studying. Yeah, it certainly feels like a town built around the academy. I have to hand it to you though, you're really dedicated to your studies. Haha, just doing what's expected of a student. You should try to make a habit of preparing for classes in advance and then reviewing new material afterward. Seems like a smart idea. Yes. Yes. Mind if I joined you? Not at all. I was just taking a break myself. Go ahead and order something. Reen ordered a drink and proceeded to join Machias on his break. Sip. You can tell this cafe uses some high-quality beans for its coffee. There's a rich flavor behind the initial bitterness, and the fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee, then? Haha, mainly due to my dad. He's been drinking it as long as I can remember. Thanks to him, I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me a taste for it. That explains it. This actually makes me curious about the kind of governor Regnitz is. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? It is. I'm way more used to tea than I am coffee. Alright, Reen, you have gone down my list of cool kids because I just love coffee more than I love tea. There's nothing wrong with liking tea more than coffee, by the way, but how do you not like coffee? The tea here is nice and relaxing, too. Machias is me. I'm not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. It doesn't help that I always associate it with the nobles. Okay, he's being classist again. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. It couldn't be anyone other than Jesus, and how do you sip arrogantly? Sorry, I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble. Don't worry about it. See, this is my theory, Phantom. I think that Reen was adopted into a noble family, but he is not from a noble family. I think that's why he was doing his, like, ellipses, ha ha ha. And yes, you were right. Cold Steel 3 will be coming out soon in October. See, I've got a... It's been on my Amazon wish list, and I'm thinking about pre-ordering 3, but I gotta beat 1 and 2. Ugh. But this makes me feel better. I'm glad that you stopped by and you told me that, because that makes me so much more excited to finish this game. I really do like it so far. You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. You should try some of my coffee too, then. They each poured some of their drink into the other's cup from their respective pots. Sip. You were right. This isn't so bad. Glad to hear it. I might actually consider having some coffee next time I'm really studying. Haha, keeps you sharp between the ears. Why don't the two of us study here sometime then? Sounds like a plan. Yes! And thus the two finished their drinks and chatted together for a while longer. Oh, that was worth it. Your bond with Maki is strengthened. Like, I'm never getting rid of Shotgun Daddy. Never. Oh, what is happening? What is this? I did not ask for this cutscene. Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really going to be biting today. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Oh, is this Kenneth? Hey there, haven't met you yet. You got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from class 7? That's right, my name's Reen Schwarzer. Are you a first year too? Yep, I'm Kenneth Lakelord, class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back. You'd like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise. He's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing. Catch on quick. This is supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot. Seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how did you know that? Just a hunch. Well then, from one fisherman to another. Oh, yes! Yes! Kenneth! Are you sure I can have these things? I feel kind of bad just getting all the stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. Oh, what? Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you start landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? Now that that's all explained, it's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. Alright, bye, Kenneth. Still confused about some of the stuff he said, but oh well. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see, the label says it's made by the Lakelord Company. Wait a minute, isn't Lakelord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then, and I assume experts on fishing. he was looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent fishing spot. The pond he mentioned is available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have the time. Oh, okay. At fishing points, you can fish a set number of times. By catching fish, you'll earn angler points, and the amount you get will depend on the variety and size of the fish you catch. Get fishing to earn more points. Okay. Well, I guess we're going fishing. Alright. And welcome back, Black Dragon. Popping up to the stream like, look. Hey, you are always welcome to lurk. I appreciate my lurkers. No problem at all. And Phantom Ruby, thank you so much for joining my Discord. I absolutely will take you up on that at some point. Yeah. I really like this game. So far, so good. Oh. What are you doing? Oh. Okay, apparently he doesn't like it when I just keep him still for a little bit. But, yeah. Feel free to post away. We love memes in that Discord. Talking about random shit. But I think for this first playthrough, since I've not played this game at all, I probably won't have too many questions except for, like, lore. Because that's the only thing that I need to get more into is the lore. And, okay, let's look at the instructions. After casting your lure, press R when a boop boop appears. I don't know why I called it a boop boop, but exclamation. After you get a bite, repeatedly press the indicated button to reel in the fish. Okay, let's do it. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it.
Caught one!
We got a swordtail! CP recovered by 5, that's great. There's a lot of lore, so much. Oh my gosh, you're not kidding, Phantom. Seriously. That's why, like, every day I'm gonna try and go to the library and read a book. Because there's so much to learn. Oh my goodness. And not enough time.
Caught one!
Nice. But I'm, you know what? I'm gonna cancel. Let's go fish at the pond. I dig this fishing though. So let's see. Actually, I want to go to the academy. Wait, where is he? Where did he go? Oh wait, you know, while we're here, I'm actually gonna go to the academy real quick. It's gonna take a while to remember most of it. Oh my gosh. I believe it. Wow, this is the first time I've ever touched a horse. They're really amazing up close. It's so docile, but at the same time I can feel how strong it is. Taken a liking to this one, have you? All of our horses have the highest caliber, having been born and bred in the Nord Highlands. What would you say to a test ride? Really? Well, I guess I could. I want a test ride. Lambert, love me. Let me. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. But, like, look, this is some bullshit. So what, they can join the lacrosse team, but I can't? I get the feeling that this Ferris girl isn't exactly fond of me. Hopefully it's just my imagination. I've got practice to focus on anyway. Being bested by a commoner is quite simply not an option. As a daughter of the Floral family, it is my duty to put Elisa in her place. Wow. We all know she's noble too. Oh hey Jesus, what's up? That might prove interesting. Is he looking toward the stables? Maybe he's interested in horses. What are you staring at? Oh, sorry. Aw, man after my own heart. Oh, if I wasn't into Shotgun Daddy, oh, he'd be next on my list. But like, let's find... Hold on, we gotta find this pond. Oh, where is this pond? Oh, where is this pond? Oh, where is this pond? Where I can fish? I just wanted to see if I can find the pond. If not, we'll continue. I guess I should technically talk to Laura for a bonding event, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to talk to her. She does not intrigue me. The nobles and commoners play a large role. Play a huge part of the story and lore, much more than you think. Oh, I think so. They mention it so often, I'm sure it'll make sense in a little bit. I mean, I think Machias is probably the only thing that gets my goat, because he is just like, I hate the nobles so much, they must perish. And I'm like, okay, dude, I need you to calm down. But I don't know his full story yet, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the little doubt that some shit went down. But yeah, I'm really interested to see how it all pans out. They made even such a big deal with them being like, oh, commoners and nobles together in one classroom? Dun, dun, dun.
Caught one.
Oh, it was the garden. Oh wait, hold on, I just won't. Got away. Go to the garden. Go to the garden. I sure did run right by that garden too. Let's see. Garden was kind of close. Let's go here real quick. Oh. Yep, I sure did pass this. Oh, I can fish 5 times here. Fuck yeah.
Not bad.
Oh, E. Oh shit, they're changing it up on me.
Not bad.
Oh, we got a great crab. I'll take it. 35 to 45 hours on easy difficulty. Oh, I am playing on normal. But I also am very much into exploration, so it's probably going to take me about 80 hours, to be honest. I already know how I be.
Caught one.
Because I'm such a completionist. Although I really shouldn't, because there is a nightmare mode for replay value.
Caught one.
Alright, one more.
Not bad.
Nice. There. Oh. Alright. Yo, Kenneth, I did a thing. I'm gonna trade points. Let's see. Ooh. How many points do I have? Oh, 78. That's cool. Part of a set? Ooh. as well. I mean, the mute seems interesting as well. But I don't want it right now. Oh, it's true. It's Kenneth. I will see you on the next round. Hey, Fee, what you up to? The shade's here nice. Or shade here's nice. Might be good for napping. Okay. I'm gonna not talk to Laura because I don't give a shit about Laura. So let's go to back to Trista. Oh, we can talk to Elliot. Oh no, I do like me a little Elliot, but I don't give a shit actually. I'm such an enigma. I'm like, I don't give a shit about Elliot. I love little Elliot. Let's see. The person. Oh, hey, President. Principal. Excuse me, Principal. Oh, gosh. Where's my Fitbit? I'm Rean Schwartzer of Class 7. Ah, good, good. I've been waiting for you. He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be, what, 2 arch tall? Toa tells me you've accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your free day to assist me in this. It's no problem at all, sir. So you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? Precisely, and I couldn't have found a better man for the job. Considering your class was down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trapdoor, not me. I probably should have tried to stop her, however, please to accept my apologies. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. I kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told. Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if... Indeed, almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon. Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form, eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. Oh, so this is not the first time you've had a whole group of kids go after a gargoyle monster. Fiend. Interesting. In the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I have received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to these reports, then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there. I suppose that is true. And I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting for you to go alone. Oh, understood. I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this, then. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please, be safe. Thank you, sir. Alright. They're trying to murder my ass, I get it. Alright, now before we do that, let's go back into this first floor of the student union building. Let's help this girl out real quick, and then I'll do the engineering, and then we'll do the old schoolhouse. Oh, hey. Oh, Colette, wait. Pardon me, you're Colette from Class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the student council. Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from Class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking? Nothing like that, I just decided to help them out with some of their work. The student council president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in class 7 must be amazing. It's no big deal. So you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook? Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it. See, so that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well... Sure, you can count on me. Really? Thank you so much! Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out, and I couldn't because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school. Got it. So when was the last time you remember having it? Probably right when classes had finished. For the day yesterday when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it back then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. I see, that narrows it down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library, though? Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. Right, so there really aren't that many places where you could have dropped it. The best way to go about this seems to be to split up and search the main building and the area surrounding it, I think. Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do, actually. I'm hoping it's there because I searched this library from top to bottom this morning, and the rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Main building it is, then. So, do you think I should start with the classrooms? No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go to any of the others. Probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. You can stay here at the student union and keep up your search. Okay, will do. Thanks for agreeing to help me out. Okay, that was really long-winded. But let's go to the second floor of the main building, as we talked about. And... said rest area and hallways. Is this my classroom? And this is my classroom. So that wouldn't do any good. This is a rest area. Aha! This bitch did not look very hard if I'm finding it right here. Alright. Really? That should be it, but I should check the inside just to be sure. Reed picked up the student notebook and checked the identification field. Unless there's another identical Colette running around, this is the one! She'll be happy to see this. I should get it back to her as soon as I can. Wow. Hello, Colette. Sweet summer child. Here you are. Your notebook. Did you find it? Yeah, assuming this is actually your notebook. Why don't you check it just to be sure? Thanks. Well, we handed it over. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This is the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off, as I needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Breen. I'm sorry, I'm just so relieved. No, it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, Phantom, it took you an hour to find that book and you were frustrated and embarrassed. You know what? Don't be. I literally just was like, where do you want me to look? Second floor? Got it. Also, this camera is sensitive AF, which, if I hadn't slowed it down, I probably would have missed it too. The sofa's on the second floor. The main building that people use as a rest area is one of those, sort of in the gap between the cushions. The sofa's on the second floor? Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I've dropped it when I was sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? One of my skirt pockets, usually. That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pants pockets, too. You might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine. I've never had any issues. Jacket pocket? We've got those? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys' are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let me check. Oh wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems. Happy to have been of service. You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? Accessory? Hold on, I couldn't possibly. Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. I can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it. Well, if you're sure. Thanks. Hehe, that's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Rain. Okay, thank goodness we're done with that. Now, let's go to the engineering. Boop. Yes! I love this bitch. Hey there, good to see you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Toa when I first arrived at the academy. Got a good memory. I'm George Gnome, second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Ring Schwarzer from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Toa told me you're helping out the student council. You probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much, but I am curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of this as the Academy's very own Orbment factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining Orbments here for a long time now. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all of the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request, too. That's right, I handle that stuff here at the engineering club, too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So what do I need to know? Awesome. Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 Orbital products for me. First up is the Orbital Scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. That makes sense. The club meets in the Home Economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club, Home Economics room. Okay, got it. The next 2 are both in town. Oh, so you take requests from people outside the academy too? Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people in Trista too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up busy. Sure does. The second delivery I need you to make is this antique Orbital lamp. This one's going to Micht at the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out. An antique Orbital lamp for the pawn shop. Understood. Last but not least, the final item I need you to deliver is this Orbital wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Radio Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know why you're there and she'll call Michael out for you. Normal wristwatch for Michael from Radio Trista. Ask the receptionist. Right, I can do that. And that's everything. Let me give you the items themselves. I'll be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying all those around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away. Alright. Easy peasy. So we'll go to... And then... Actually, this way. Oh, Margarita's in here. Oh, cool girl. Hey there, you wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting on? Yep, that's the Orbital Scale I asked George to fix alright. I don't know how he works so fast. I'd be really lost without him. George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. I believe it. You don't have any interest in cooking by any chance, do you? I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I am kind of curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyway, right? You'd be surprised how many students here can't. Here's the thing, the cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more Mira than making it yourself would. Have you ever even tried to cook anything yet? Not yet, I don't even know where to start. Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. Damn. If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something, doesn't matter what. Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get you started. Oh my gosh, we're basically gonna be Ignis from Final Fantasy 15. I love this game. This game is combining everything I love from JRPGs into one. And it might be my favorite JRPG by the end of this. Oh my goodness, I'm so pumped. And to top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get started on. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself. Thanks. Thank you so very much. This recipe book seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but are you sure I can have it? Sure, we've got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll all be worth it. Got it. I'll be sure to get some use out of it then. Well, thanks again for bringing my Orbital scale. Words. I pass my thanks on to George for fixing it too. Will do. So I can make cooking recipes, yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, cool, you can see skill level. Okay. Yo, margarita. Ooh. Learning to cook is really the best way to transform a lovely young lady like myself into bride material. If I work hard, I'm sure that this will be my chance to nab myself a hunky husband. You know what? I love her hustle. I dig it. We need to go Trista to the pawn shop. You got some business here, kid, or are you just window shopping? I do actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already? Hand it over already, will ya? Right. This guy doesn't seem very friendly. The kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? Would have thought an item break right after I paid for it. That's a pretty nasty surprise. Do you get a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity? Very few, sure. What, you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So, like, items for items? Oh yeah, I think I got something a while back that a kid like you'd like. It's yours as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Wait, is this a card game or something? Oh no, we are not Oh. I have nightmares about card games ever since watching Final Fantasy VIII. The fucking... Oh, Gwent is Witcher, but what's Final Fantasy VIII, y'all? That card game, that's evil. Nope. Seems that way, some good-for-nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play, but you can give it a try. Or don't. Or burn it. For all I care, I didn't pay for it. But thanks, that's really nice of you. I have the strange feeling that he just gave me this because he didn't have anywhere to put it. But oh well. Oh yeah, another thing, my shop's got the finest selection of curios in all of Trista. If you don't see anything you like, come back later. I change up the goods sometimes. When? When I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery. Enjoy the playing cards or whatever. Anytime. You can now purchase curios. At this shop, you can exchange certain items for rare and blah 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 blah. I don't care. There's too much. Oh, that's too much info. And Phantom, you said your Discord icon looks nice, by the way. Red and purple mixed well. Thank you very much. Someone just had like an anime generator, and I was like, oh my gosh, why not? Me as an anime character. Radio Trista. What? I guess we'll just go cafe. Do this? Oh, excuse me, y'all. I think once I finish this quest, I'm gonna call it a night. Ooh, gotta go to bed. Welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today? Is there someone named Michael here? I've got a delivery from the engineering club, and ideally I'd like to take it to him directly. As a matter of fact, we do have a Michael here. Let me call him for you. You can wait on the sofa over there if you'd like. Sorry to keep you waiting. So you got a delivery from the engineering club for me? I do, indeed. Here it is. Wow, you really did fix it up. This is some pro-level work. We're starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine now, though. I can imagine that would be pretty intense. Well, you know, it starts at night tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trist is guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity, which will mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of. I'm sorry about that, I shouldn't be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. It's just pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight. You bet. Or I would if I had an Orbital radio. Well, I gotta head back. Our sound producer's in there waiting for me. Normally I treat you to some tea or something, but today is a really busy day. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch when you get back. Of course. Good luck with tonight's show. Alright, that's the last item delivered. I should go tell George. Let's go tell George we delivered your shit. Oh hey, seems like you're done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. So now you finished delivering those, what did you think of the places you delivered them to? Well, they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I normally go either. I might have wandered into the home economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. Yeah, I don't think most students would. The pawn shop in particular is kind of hard to find too. That's pretty true. But now I feel as though I have a general idea of where most of the main places in Trista are thanks to this. It almost feels like this request benefited me more than it did you. Well, that's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were at Radio Trista too, didn't you? Didn't he tell you anything about the new show they're starting up? He did. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight, doesn't it? I figured he'd mention that. He's thrilled about the show and that enthusiasm is infectious. How about you? Are you planning to tune in? I'd love to, but... Oh, don't have an Orbital radio? In that case, here. It's all yours. Wait, really? It's the latest model too, same one I've got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course, I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found the chance to make any use of it. It'd be a waste to just leave it here collecting dust, so I'd be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh yeah, there's something I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7 for me. Oh? Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all of your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club's basically Thor's Orbital factory, so yeah. And of course I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself, so if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me here and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. That's quite the compliment. You know about Sepith matters. Right? Masses. Oh gosh. You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular Sepith? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular Sepith can be, but Sepith masses have tons of impurities, so they've never received much attention, but recently someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Sepith from them. Is that so? Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. There's no point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money never hurt anyone. Sounds like a good deal to me. Will do. I think I'm just about topped out for the day. Thanks again for all your help. Here's hoping we can keep exchanging favors. Ditto. We'll be counting on you. Yeah! You can now make use of the Academy's Orbital Factory. Oh yeah, so yeah. I was wondering what to do with that. At factories, you can use Sepith to unlock slots in your party's orbments. To do this, select Modify Exchange and then Slot. If you don't have enough, the number will be red. Unlocking slots increases a character's max EP. The further slot is from the orbit center, the larger the max EP increases. At factories, you can use Sepith to synthesize quartz. Oh, excellent. You can use U materials to customize your weapons at an Orbital factory. Oh my gosh, this is now combining Star Ocean. Furthermore, Sepith masses can now be exchanged for Mira within your any shop's exchange menu. Regular Sepith can be exchanged too, but do remember that they're also used for synthesizing quartz and unlocking slots. Masses, on the other hand, are useless, and they can thus be freely exchanged for Mira. Wow. Well, that was a lot. Ooh, that was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. It feels good, though, kind of fulfilling, but now that I think about it, George might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista and the Academy now that I'm done. Oh, it's Leather Lady. Who's that? If she's hanging around here, she must be a member of the engineering club, right? I bet that's a motorcycle. Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. What? Oh? Ooh? Let's just ask her real quick. And that does it. Now all I've got to do is report back to George. So she does know George after all. Well, we're gonna pretend we don't know that's a motorcycle, even though we know it's a motorcycle. And, yeah, I guess that's all we've got here. Let me see. Actually, hold on. Let's equip. It's pretty good, but I don't want this instead. Oh, I can do both? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's costumes? Oh, no. I want it all. And I want it now. Okay, but all jokes aside, I'm going to fast forward here to the old classroom. We are going to save. And I'm going to call it a night, my dear viewers, because I have work tomorrow. An appointment I gotta make at 8:45. I have to cook before I make the appointment, so I actually have to get up like around 6:30, which is disgusting, and if that is your life, I have empathy for you, because no one should wake up that early ever. But yeah, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I will be back soon with this game, probably not until next weekend when I have some time off, because this week is going to be all about cooking streams. If you guys would like to stop by, I'll try and do those. But thank you so much, Phantom, for stopping by and joining the Panda Squad. It is really great to have you, and thank you also for joining
I love you lots and lots and
the
lots.
Discord. And
Unicorn.
oh my gosh, thank you so much, Black Dragon, for the 100 biddies. I don't know why it yelled unicorn instead of good night, but you know what? I'll take it. And thank you to Valvo, who might be in the stream still, but he is playing D&D. I just appreciate you lurking and hanging out, as well as Ursa Ringer for stopping by for a couple of minutes. Appreciate all of you guys. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next time. Bye!